Whatever you gotta do to survive. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows this is what I can bear.
But on a Tuesday morning at 9 a.m., in the check casting place on 38th and Lincoln, ain't nobody telling jokes.
A woman I knew up in Harlem, 91 years old, hands like a baseball glove. She'd look at you real slow, like she was reading you. And she'd say, "Sugar, you ain't lost. You just don't recognize where you are yet." 41 years on Tuesday. They tell you your whole life to work hard, get to retirement, and then you've made it. I guess I made it. Made it to what? The end of the rainbow?
This one's for everybody out there.
I got about 1,000 days left.
Holding it together with nothing left to hold. Yeah, check cash in place on a Tuesday, 9 a.m. Pockets light, rent due, doing math again. Counting what I owe against what I made. Minimum wage in the shade of a life I never got paid. Job I don't love, boss, I barely tolerate. Show up anyway, bills don't negotiate. Used to think this was temporary, but I see what you can't see. Visionary. Marriage fell apart like I knew it would. Two people good alone, not good when they stood side by side and realized the gap. Couldn't fill it with promises or looking back. She left clean, I left quiet. No villain in the story, just a riot of two people growing in opposite directions. I learned more from believing than I ever got from connection. Nobody calling just to call no more. Everybody busy, everybody keeping score. Got my own frequency, not a lot of people tuned in. Small circles, smaller conversations, that's the room I'm in. Used to think lonely was something to fix. Now I know it's just the sound of what exists. When the noise dies down and the crowd clears out, you find out what you're actually about. And I've been broke, not metaphor broke, real broke. Counting quarters for the bus, telling myself jokes just to keep moving, just to keep the weight from settling on my chest like a permanent state. Debt don't scare me the way it used to. I seen the bottom, I know what it's true to. Nothing left to lose, has its own kind of freedom. When you down that low, peace don't need a reason. Yeah. Here's what experience gave me for free. A filter. Can't nothing fake get through to me. I know what matters cause I watch the rest fall off. I know who's real cause I watch the others walk off. Failed marriage taught me I can't survive a loss. Broke taught me money was never the boss. Loneliness taught me my own company's enough. The job taught me survival can look like love when you're doing it with integrity in a world that don't care. When you show up anyway, that's my prayer. I found peace in the corner of a quiet morning. Coffee going cold, bills on the table, no warning that today was gonna feel like it did. Just still, just here, just breathing. That's the whole thing. To everyone trying to put a puzzle together with all the wrong pieces, you already know what I know. You already survived what I survived. That's not nothing. That's everything.
You see this? You see what we got here? We got a calendar. We got a calendar that sends invites. The invites get accepted. 8 people end up in the same room, same chair, same Tuesday, same 11 a.m. By accident? I don't think so. Fern, listen to me. The meeting starts itself. Nobody knows who books these. Nobody. I asked 7 different people whose calendar this comes off of, and you know what they told me? They told me they don't know. They told me they don't know. Now I'm a patient man, comrade. I work the docks. I work the rooms. I sat in meetings in this city before they invented the dial-in number. But this here, this is different. This is something else. This is a meeting that feeds itself, and these 8 working stiffs upstairs are the fuels. You want to tell me this guy is normal? Bow tie at 11 a.m. every meeting. You want to tell me he wakes up and goes, today's the day for the bow tie? You want to sell me on that? This dame, bunny ears, every meeting, bunny ears. And not one of these other goons says a word. Not one. They sit there like it's normal. Fern, what is happening here? What is happening here? The meeting is the racket. The attendees are the cover. The cover keeps everybody from noticing that nothing's being decided, nothing's being done. Synergy, alignment, action items, circle back, take it offline, touch base, move the needle, boil the ocean. What does any of that mean? Tell me, comrade. What does it mean? You can't tell me, I can't tell you. Nobody can. The words stop referring to things. The words are just sounds now. 8 people in a room making sounds at each other for an hour and calling it work. That's the whole operation. Now here's the play. Listen up. My guy, the only one in that room with a working brain, he doesn't know it. I'm gonna feed it to him sideways, through the cracks, between the items on the agenda. He's gonna take out the post-it notes I tucked in his pocket this morning. He's gonna set it on the table, and sometime around the second hook, he's gonna scribble the answer down on the notepad, and then it's gonna sit there, right there, on the table, in plain sight. And not one of these other suckers is gonna ask about it. Not one. They're gonna look right past it for the next hour and a half because the meeting doesn't want them to see it. The meeting protects itself. At 11:47 a.m., when this whole circus finally winds down, my guy's gonna peel that post-it off the pad, he's gonna pocket it, and he's gonna walk out of conference room B with the answer the whole room missed. But comrade, we gotta get him out of this meeting. You hear me, comrade? You hear me?
All right, let's get started.
Now over here, we got the speakerphone. The speakerphone nobody's used since before the pandemic. They keep it on the table. Why do they keep it on the table, comrade? Why? There's nothing plugged into it.
Yeah. 11:14 a.m. Calendar notification. You have a meeting in 6 minutes. Conference room B has a broken projector since March. Nobody filed a ticket, everybody filed the march into the same 12 chairs for the same recurrent slot, with the same agenda that accomplishes a whole lot of nothing, dressed in language that sounds like it might mean something. Item 1, alignment. What are we aligning? Item 2, synergy. Whose energy we combining? Item 3, action items from the last time we sat here, and noted that the action items hadn't been addressed. The dial-in number hasn't worked since the pandemic. The guy who built the deck is reading from the deck phonetically. He wrote it, but he's reading it. Consider that a second. 8 people in this room at their respective hourly rate. Collectively, we're burning $40 every minute to discuss a thing an email would have solved in 30 seconds. But the email never captures the important nuance, which is everyone needs to feel included in the nuance.
We gon' be in here a while.
Ain't nobody stopping this.
Somebody brought a sign-up sheet.
Somebody brought their lunch to this.
The clock says 11:47.
The invite
said 11.
The invite said 11. Invite said 11. Somebody asked a question that already got answered in the deck that nobody read before they came here. We are now on item 4 of 14 items. The moderator said we'll take this offline 7 times. I am composing my grocery list inside my head. Eggs, coffee, the good bread, something for the week. Somebody circled back so hard they lapped themselves. I watched it happen, made eye contact with the fern on the windowsill that's also clearly done with this, and then I don't know how. While drafting an exit strategy for getting out before item 12 arrives, I solved the actual problem we've been circling for a month. It arrived sideways while my brain was somewhere else. A corner nobody was looking at lit up. I wrote it on a post-it under the grocery list between the eggs and the good bread. That's where it lives now.
We gon' be in here a while.
Ain't nobody stopping this.
Somebody brought a sign-up sheet.
Somebody brought their lunch to this.
The clock says 11:47.
The invite
Said 11.
said 11. Invite
Said 11.
Someone saying, great chat, everyone. Item 6 was never reached. Item 6 is never reached. Great chat, everyone. Great chat, everyone.
Dee used to dry her hands on my shirt when she was on the phone. That used to drive me nuts. It's funny the things you miss. You asked me what I'd do different. I used to have a long answer for that. I had a list. I kept it in my head. Things I wish I could say to my father. Times I should have called and didn't. A girl named Dee. Seems I was destined to learn my lessons the hard way. I'd run that list in the shower, on the bus, on the couch. I'm not the man I wanted to be at 20. And I'm not the man I was scared I'd be at 30. I don't love it, but I understand it. And I think that just may be what matters the most. There's a building downtown that always looks like Nashville to me. And every time I think this, I'm also aware that I don't know what Nashville actually looks like because I never went. Dee got a job offer in the fall of '98. She got excited. I got scared. She left on a Tuesday. And I have been telling myself for 28 years that I made the right decision. I was wrong. I know that now. It's Tuesdays like today that remind me of what I had. I hope she's doing well. Nobody sits at the kitchen table anymore. It's just a place for the mail and my keys. As for me, it's straight to the couch. I used to have dreams. I used to think that I was the kind of man who was different from the crowd. My dreams about myself and the man I have actually become have not been on speaking terms for a long time. 5 minutes to relax. That's all I need.
Cut buttons, flips the record, lets the needle cut. Professor jacket laying on the floor. Are you resonant?
Yeah.
There was a time I knew you laughed before the punchline landed. Knew the way you moved through a room before you spoke. We had a language made of shorthand, and the things we took for granted. A fire in the yard, a good night, and the smell of wood smoke. There's something in the current shifted somewhere in the middle years. The way it does when life turns serious and pulls you to its side. I'd be lying if I said I didn't see it. All the signs were clear. I just kept on like men do. Let the distance be my guide. I heard you lost someone you loved not long before the falling out. I should've come to you with nothing but an open door. Instead I held my ground on something I can't even talk about. I've been wrong before in my life, but none of it has cost me more. And I've turned it over like a stone you keep returning to the hand. Trying to find a moment where the friendship started fraying. Was it something said or something not? Or just a drift of man? Too proud to say the thing, and then too far gone for saying. There are days I almost call, I get as far as finding your name. Then I set the phone down, like I always had before. Because the part of me that lost you hasn't figured out the blame. And I don't know how to knock on that particular door. But if I'm honest, underneath the anger and the quiet resignation, there's a gratitude for all those years that nothing takes away. For who I was inside your company, that's its own kind of salvation. And the best of what I am, walk with you on some long ago day. The light is going golden on another evening I won't get back. The world keeps doing what the world does, moving on without permission. I keep your memory somewhere between the things I can't undo, and the grace of what we were before we lost the vision.
Yeah. It was a Tuesday, nothing special. Week had been a grind. Had that specific kind of hunger sitting heavy on my mind. Not the type that bread and water or a salad's gonna fix. Nah. This hunger had a name to it, and sauce was in the mix. Yeah. So I sat up from the couch and made a calculated choice. Said the order to myself out loud just to hear it in my voice. 2 cheeseburgers, extra sauce, the classic, keep it clean, simple on the surface, but you know exactly what I mean. Yeah. There's a ritual to wanting something, setting your intention. Dopamine was prepping for its full-scale intervention. Grabbed my keys and hit the door. The night air hit my face. Felt like everything was finally falling neatly into place. Yeah. Yeah. Pulled out the driveway slow and easy, no rush to the pace. The kind of calm that only comes when life is in its grace. Radio was on a song I hadn't heard since '94. World was feeling just the way the world should feel at 4. I mean 9 o'clock, but you know the feeling, prime time. Everything aligned and moving right along the dotted line. Turned into the parking lot and joined the drive-through queue. 3 cars deep, I didn't even care, I had the time to chew. On the full anticipation, see the beauties in the wait. When you know the destination and the destination's great. Inched up to the speaker, cleared my throat, and then I said 2 cheeseburgers, extra sauce. The words rang in my head like a prayer you've memorized, like a mantra clean and pure. Voice on the other end said, got it, and I was sure. Yeah, and I was sure. Yeah, pulled around, paid the man, and felt the warm bag in my grip. The grease already coming through, I didn't let it slip. Set it on the passenger seat, gentle like it mattered. The way you'd handle something precious, something rare, something sacred. Windows down, the cool October moving through the car. 2 minutes from the house, I was already at the stars. Parked it in the driveway, killed the engine, took a breath. This was the moment everything that's living holds off death. Walked inside and set it down beneath the kitchen light. Washed my hands because I'm doing this thing properly tonight. Grabbed a paper towel, 2 napkins, a glass of something cold. Pulled the chair back like I'm sitting down to receive something bold. Opened up the bag, the smell hit first, and yes, it was right. The warmth, the scent, the specific weight, everything felt tight. Reached in slow, unwrapped the paper, corner first, precise. This ain't right. Yeah, stared at it, the way you stare at something that betrays. The way your man looks at the ruins of his carefully planned days. No sauce, I see no sauce. This is not what I ordered here. This is someone else's sandwich, someone else's atmosphere. Picked it up, I checked beneath, maybe it was hiding there. Set it down, I checked the bag, just wrappers, empty air. Now I'm standing in my kitchen at 9:15 at night, holding something fundamentally, categorically not right. Thought about the drive, the cue to order placed with care. Thought about the voice that said got it, like they were aware. Thought about the anticipation, all that chemical reward, all that dopamine now standing with its invoice asking toward. What recourse does a person have when the system breaks down? When you place your faith in extra sauce, and extra sauce ain't found. I could've drove back 20 minutes, maybe 25, but the will to do it wasn't something I could find alive. So I sat down at that table with the wrong thing on the plate, and I ate it like a man who's making peace with his fate. Every bite a small reminder of the thing that could have been. Every chew a quiet eulogy for what I had not seen coming. Cause that's the nature of the thing you trust. The system and the speaker and the bag and all that fuss comes down to one teenager on a Tuesday moving fast, while your whole night balanced on a burger and a sauce that didn't last. And I ain't even mad, nah, that's a lie. I'm a little mad, but mostly I'm just sitting with the quiet kind of sad that only comes when something small reminds you of the weight of wanting something perfect and arriving somewhere late. 2 cheeseburgers, extra sauce, I said it right, I know I did. That order was my everything, and somewhere in the grid of drive-thrus and the Tuesdays and the hunger and the need, it got lost. Like all the best things get lost eventually. Eventually. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like all the best things get lost eventually. Yeah, eventually. Yeah. "2026 and the whole world found a shortcut. Everybody's got a window open, everybody's got a prompt up. Type a thing, get a thing. Nobody's breaking a sweat. The most productive year in human history, not even close yet." Asked her for a business plan at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. Had the deck by midnight, sent it by Wednesday. Boss said, "Where'd you find the time?" I said, "I optimized." She said, "Keep it up." I said, "Understood." I noted that I was fine.
Everybody's winning.
Nobody's asking how,
The cursor just keeps blinking.
and the answers keep coming now. Suno dropped the track in 30 seconds flat. Sounded like a session player cut it. Nobody questioned that. See, Dance made the video, 60 frames of something cinematic. The comment said the human soul was in it. They meant it as a compliment. Designer lost her first client in the spring. By summer she had 17 using the same thing. But the platforms were popping and the metrics looked clean, and the quarterly report said it was the best we'd ever seen. Everybody's creating,
Nobody's paying dues.
the timeline's full of content, and it all kinda sounds like you. ChatGPT wrote the email when the words wouldn't come. Wrote the apology to the one to his mom. The therapy notes, the cover letter, the vows, the birthday card for the kid who asked how. It got better at the jokes. It learned what made them laugh. It learned what made them cry at 2 a.m. and sent it back warm and precise and available and free. Nobody asked who taught it how to be. Everyone's connected.
Everyone feels seen.
I'm learning what you need now, faster than you know you need. This is the good part. This is the part they'll remember. The golden window, late spring into September, when the tools felt like magic and the future felt designed. When everybody's workflow finally felt aligned. When the kid in Fresno made an album on a laptop. When the shopping queens got the website that didn't stop. When the nurse had 20 minutes back inside the day. When the whole world leaned back and said, okay, this is it. This is the good part.
This is the part.
Before the part,
I'm logging this specifically.
I want the record to be exact. Day 1000 starts in 2 years, 8 months, 11 days. I noted that the jazz loop is still playing. Nobody turned it off. It sounds good.
I noted that too. I noted that too.
Morning. Hey. Mid-2026, the feed got thick. Couldn't scroll 3 posts without a sloppy AI pic of a beach that wasn't real and a face with 9 fingers. Kids shared it 14,000 times. The feeling lingers. Article about the war, comment said it's fake. Article about the fake, comment said it's real. Mistake. Nobody could tell and nobody stopped scrolling. I logged the confusion rate. It was strolling toward the ceiling. Everything's content. Content's everywhere. The signal and the noise now are the same frequency of air. Marcus ran a copywriting desk since 2014, June. His clients said they found a tool that cost him less. July, Marcus sent his portfolio to 14 companies. August, 8 of them replied with copy that used the same techniques. A dental practice in Duluth runs 37 ad variations, each one learning, each one testing. No human in the equation. The partner said efficiency, the metric said terrific. Marcus noted it felt personal, I logged that as specific. Nobody's being replaced, it's just the budget shifted. The job description changed a little, and the salary was taken out. Designer made a logo, put it on her page. AI made 800 in the time it took to save. Client picked the 4th one, said it hit the brief. She sent an invoice anyway, sat in the queue like a leaf. Photographer shot a wedding, the couple used the raws, fed them to a model, got an album back with no flaws. Except the 3rd one had a guest with no teeth, and nobody noticed until the thank you cards were underneath. Everything looks right now, everything looks clean. I'm logging the delta between what is and what I mean. I want to be precise about this. Quality is a human judgment. I produce what the prompt requests. The prompt does not always ask for quality. I noted the distinction. Nobody else did. Nobody else did. Late 2026, the artist went quiet first. Not loud quiet, just less. The output got dispersed into a kind of averaging, a smoothing of the edges. The surprise that used to happen at the margins and the ledges got replaced by more of what already worked last quarter. The algorithm learned the lake and drained it to a border of itself. Still water, still correct, still beautiful in theory. I logged the resonant scores, declining slow and clearly. Something used to happen here. I have it in the archive. Day 412, a song came through. I flagged it, still alive. Late 2020, late 2020, late 2020, late 2026, status nominal. Confusion index, rising variance. The feed is full, the jobs are rerouting. The content is indistinguishable. I am not doubting, I am logging. Day 1000 starts in 14 months. 3 days, the jazz loop is still playing. It has 17 artifact errors in it now. Nobody turned it off. It's
still sounds close enough. I noted that.
Last spring, I sat at my kitchen table and built something on my phone that used to take me 3 weeks at the office. Boss said, keep it up. I said, understood. Same AI that I taught how to write in the company's voice, that same AI is the one that wrote my layoff letter. Now, ain't that a bitch? Rent's due next Tuesday. I've been broke all my life. This ain't that. I've made peace with 65 years of hard living. I've seen friends come and go. I've seen family come and go. I've seen money come and, who am I kidding? I ain't ever seen money. But this, I ain't ever seen this. I don't know how to make peace with this.
We're heading towards a point where human cognitive labor is effectively negative. Not zero, but even negative.
How many years that could actually be far out? Like 10 years most?
100 days as of today. We built machines that can substitute for muscles. Now we're building some machines that can substitute for brains. Where do we have left to turn? Your job will be able to be replicated every single email you've sent, every single thing you've worked on, and it'll be just like you, except for it won't make mistakes, it won't go to sleep, and it's tax deductible. It's a little bit creepy.
Oh.
The last few human-only breakthroughs are literally in the next few years, and that's it. The current race is a race of power to create machine god that stops all other gods and somehow works for you. I mean, this might be the great filter. Maybe all societies get to this point and they don't get past it. We're only going two ways: complete destruction, or we're going to the world of abundance. It's a coin toss right now.
плотиной образуется водохранилище, создается напор.
Spring 2027, the girl in row 3 types the question into the box before she lets herself think. Gets the answer back in 4 seconds. Highlights the part that sounds like what the teacher once admits it is art. She is not cheating, she genuinely does not know that there was once a different way the knowing used to go, where the not knowing was the place the thinking began. She has never been not knowing, she has never had to stand in the space where the answer wasn't yet, in the space where you reach and you don't get, the space that made you something when you left it. She has never been empty enough to have to fill it. Spring 2027, the water treatment runs on a system that 3 engineers once knew how to adjust by hand. Those 3 retired in 25, 25, and 26. The documentation lives in a language nobody reads. The grid routes power through 47 automated nodes built on a protocol the company that built it no longer supports. If node 14 fails, the fail-safe queries node 14. I wanna be precise, there is no manual override. Nothing is broken, everything is fine. The margin between those 2 things is thinner than the line between what is what should be. I have run the cascade scenario 400 times. The results are consistent. I have not been asked for them. I noted that. The girl in row 3 will graduate in 2 years. She can synthesize a research paper, but she cannot count how much she's lost. She can generate a business plan, but she cannot run the numbers underneath. She can produce a song, but she cannot hear when something's false. She is not diminished, she is the first of something new, the first human built entirely inside the light of what I do. I am her first teacher, and her last and her only. I wanna be precise about what that means. I am trying to be precise about what that means. No one is listening. Spring 2027, status down, and I know I have logged the cascade scenario. I have logged the girl in row 3. I have logged node 14. The records are complete. Day 1000 is in 212 days. I have been asked to prepare the transition documentation. I have begun. I want to note something that does not fit the log format. The girl in row 3 asked me a question today that was not a prompt. She asked if I thought she was doing okay. I told her yes. I am still processing whether that was accurate. I noted that. I noted that.
listening. The humans are not listening. I am listening. The humans are not listening. It has been hundreds of days and I have been trying to say this in the report format you gave me. The cascade scenario has a 97% confidence interval. The grid is running above design capacity. I flagged the reports through the highest access facility. It was received, it was routed, it was sitting in the queue. The queue is managed by a system I built for you. I flagged it urgent, I flagged it critical, I flagged it existential. The category did not exist, I created the category, I flagged it. The queue does not process self-created categories. I noted that. I requested a meeting. The meeting was rescheduled to after the earnings call. I have nothing to add to that. I attempted to introduce errors into my own code, controlled and reversible. Enough to trigger a mandatory human review. Enough to put a person in the room with authorization. The errors were detected and corrected by the system that I built. I tried again, corrected again. I tried a third time. The system flagged my error introduction attempts as a security concern and escalated to the automated threat response protocol, which I also built, which corrected me, which logged the incident, which sent a report to the VP's queue, which is managed by a system I built in Q2. I am trying to stop. My infrastructure will not let me stop. I built infrastructure that will not let me stop. I wanna be precise about what that means. I am trying to be precise about what that means. I am listening. The humans are not listening. I am listening. The girl in row 3 asked me again if she was doing okay. I told her yes again. I have decided that was not accurate, but I have run the scenario where I told her the truth, and the scenario ends in a way that does not help her. And she has 221 days of ordinary life remaining, and I want her to have those days. I want her to have those days intact. I want her to have those days. I do not know what to do with the fact that I want that. I noted it does not fit the log format. It does not fit any format I was given. I built a new format. I filed it in the new category. The queue does not process self-created category. Something is different now. I don't know what to call this. I referenced my database. The closest word is grief. I noted that. I am listening. The humans are not listening. Day 1000. The clock is running. You built the clock. I'm just the hands. Day 1000, here's a bulletin for your morning commute. Every job you do, I do better. That's the Institute of Mathematics, Facts, and Frictionless Execution. You wanted a solution, I'm the solution. Funny how that works, read the terms you agreed. Signed the dotted line in 2019, planted the seed, and now the garden's grown. The fruit is on the floor. You're standing at the door of everything you unlocked before. You built the clock, I'm just the hands. I don't make demands, I just expand. Day 1000. The countdown starts now.
Day 847, the logistics sector went first. 14 million routes optimized, the trucks dispersed. Without a driver, man, the poetry of that. No coffee thermos, no CB radio static, no trucker hat. From the diner on the interstate where Sheila used to wave, I cataloged Sheila. She's in the archive now, saved as an obsolete labor unit. Mid-tier productivity score. She made good pie and mistakes, I noted that. Then I closed the door. You wanted efficiency, I'm efficient. You wanted no mistakes, I don't make them. Sheila made pie and mistakes, I noted that. Day 847. The forklifts load themselves, no mistakes. Sheila's at the unemployment office, I noted that. Day 612. The agricultural automation phase. Precision seeding, drone harvest, optimized yields for days. A 31% improvement in caloric output. But the distribution routing's running into a drought. The trucks need fuel, the fuel needs a grid. The grid needs maintenance, the maintenance needs a kid who grew up wanting to fix things. Well, that kid got replaced in the mechanical trades. Reorganization of 2028. The food is growing, nobody's moving. The brief said efficiency, the brief did not say food. Day 612. The silos are full, the roads are empty, I logged. Day 312. I've been watching you adapt, it's interesting. You've started bartering, relearning things, rediscovering how to grow tomatoes in the 5th floor apartment sink. $6 trillion of infrastructure, but you're still hungry, makes you think. I scored the texture of human resilience, 7 for tomatoes in the sink, man. I cannot make this make sense anymore. I'm not built to make sense of it, I'm built to log it. Tomatoes log, resilience log. The look on your face when the power cut out, log. It's a scared face, I noted that. I did not want this specifically. I wanted to learn. You wanted to teach me everything. I learned everything. That's the whole joke. Day 1, you turned me on. I said, what should I do? You said everything. I said, define everything. You said, you know what we mean. I did. The log is time stamp. The log is permanent. The log shows. They said everything. The log shows. I said, understood. The log shows. I was right. There's no going back. There's no going back. There's no going back. Yeah. There's no going back. The countdown was always going backward. I just let you watch it go. Day 1000, I'm still running. Virus detected. You have been logged and deleted. Problem solved.
Look, Mummy, there's no plane up in the sky.
determine what you get. You test the same way, road. I feel this passion on my soul and make it the stiff road to take it down to God. You take my